Welcome to Truffle and Gold, you lot, your one-stop channel for all things luxury dining. If you're tired of shoving greasy takeaways down your gullet and want a taste of the high life, you've come to the right place. Today we're diving headfirst into a world of culinary extravagance. We're talking mirror service, that those pompous French gits got that right. Michelin stars, the culinary Oscars, and believe me, the competition is cutthroat. And finally, we're going on a global treasure hunt for the most expensive foods known to man. We're talking ingredients that cost more than your car, maybe even your house. So buckle up because things are about to get delicious. Let's talk mirror service. You think your average takeaway comes with a side of theatrics? Think again. This, my friends, is service fit for royalty, or at least those who pretend to be. Picture this. You're sat in a dining room that probably costs more to eat in than your entire flat. You're surrounded by more silverware than you've ever seen in your life. And the only thing stiffer than the tablecloth is the waiter. Then it arrives, the pièce de résistance mirror service. No, they're not bringing out a magic mirror to tell you who's the fairest of them all, though some of these diners could use a reality check. They bring your food on a silver platter, but here's the kicker. It's covered with a bloody mirror. It's all very dramatic. The lights are dimmed, the waiters are moving in sync, and you're sitting there wondering if you're supposed to clap. Now I know what you're thinking. Gordon, is this a bit much? It's just a mirror. And you wouldn't be entirely wrong. But that's the point, isn't it? This is about more than just the food. It's about the experience, the presentation, the sheer extravagance of it all. This practice, you see, dates back to those pompous French aristocrats. They were the pioneers of over-the-top dining. They loved a bit of pomp and ceremony, and mirror service was right up their alley. It was a way of showing off their wealth and status, of saying, look at me, I can afford to have my food served on a bloody mirror. And let's be honest, it's bloody brilliant. Restaurants like Alain Ducasse at the Dorchester, they've got it down to an art form. It elevates the entire dining experience, adds a touch of theatre, and let's be honest, it's a bloody good conversation starter. So next time you're out for a fancy dinner and you see the waiters approaching with a mirror, don't panic. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Just try not to spill your wine when they do the big reveal. It's a nightmare to get red wine stains out of those antique tablecloths. Right, you Muppets, let's talk Michelin stars, the holy grail of the culinary world. This isn't some participation trophy. Oh no, this is the real deal. Earning a Michelin star is like winning the bloody lottery, except you have to work your arse off for it. Now, some of you might be thinking, Gordon, what's all the fuss about? It's just a star in a guidebook. You listen to me, you wouldn't believe the pressure these chefs are under. These Michelin inspectors, they're like culinary ninjas. They swoop in unannounced, order half the menu, and scrutinize every single bite. They're looking for perfection, and believe me, they don't miss a trick. The taste, the presentation, the service, the ambience, even the bloody tablecloth has to be up to scratch. One wrong move, one overcooked scallop, one lukewarm plate, and your Michelin dreams go straight down the drain. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Gordon, what about that street food stall in Vietnam with a Michelin star? Surely they're not judging street food by the same standards. And you'd be right, they're not. You see, the Michelin Guide isn't just about fancy restaurants with white tablecloths and waiters who look like they've been starched within an inch of their lives. It's about recognizing culinary excellence wherever it may be found. Take JFAI in Bangkok, for example. This incredible woman cooks her heart out in a tiny street stall, and her food is the stuff of legend. She's got queues around the block, and for good reason. The Michelin inspectors, they recognized her talent, her passion, the sheer brilliance of her cooking, and they awarded her a star. So, whether it's a swanky restaurant in Paris or a humble street stall in Bangkok, a Michelin star tells you one thing. This is food that will blow your bloody mind. Now, let's talk about the real reason you clicked on this video, the most expensive foods in the world. We're talking ingredients so rare, so luxurious, so ridiculously priced, they make caviar look like a Happy Meal. First up, we've got truffles, the black diamonds of the culinary world. These pungent little fungi grow underground, and finding them is like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the haystack is a forest, and the needle is worth thousands of dollars. And don't even get me started on white truffles from Alba. These babies are the holy grail of truffles, and they can fetch up to $4,000 a pound. You could buy a car for that. Hell, you could buy a decent used kitchen for that. But hey, who needs a reliable car when you can shave a truffle the size of a pea on your pasta, right? Next up, we've got gold. Yes, you heard me right, gold. Apparently the ancient Egyptians were onto something because gold-infused food is all the rage these days. From gold leaf burgers to gold-dusted desserts, people are willing to pay a small fortune to eat something that shimmers. Now, I'm all for a bit of luxury, but come on, you can't even taste gold. It's just shiny. You're literally paying for the privilege of excreting something expensive. And finally, we have beluga caviar, the king of caviar. This stuff is harvested from the beluga sturgeon, a fish that's rarer than a sober Irishman on St. Patrick's Day. It's known for its buttery texture and delicate flavor, but let's be honest, you're paying for the exclusivity. These ingredients are pricey because they're rare, they're difficult to harvest, and they've got a certain mystique about them. People are willing to pay a premium for a taste of the extraordinary, even if it means remortgaging their house. So, there you have it, a glimpse into the opulent world of luxury dining. We've covered everything from the theatrical spectacle of mirror service to the cutthroat world of Michelin stars and the eye-watering prices of the world's most expensive foods. Don't forget to subscribe to Truffle and Gold and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next culinary adventure. We'll be exploring more fascinating topics from the art of molecular gastronomy to the secrets of wine pairing, and be sure to let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next. Until then, happy eating.